Welcome to Triple Feature. Today we'll be doing my top 5 movies of 1990, and I'll be taking through these step by step, 1991, 92 to 99, and be able to give my top 5 of each of these of the 90s. This one's for the people. This is for you because you didn't demand it, but I knew you needed it. And so that's what I'm going to give you. So 1990, top 5 movies. Let's get sexy, baby.
Take it back!
All right.
Number 5. This is a trilogy, the end of a trilogy, not the best one in the trilogy, but the second best one. It's directed by Robert Zemeckis. And the number 5 movie of 1990, officially for everyone, is Back to the Future 3. Why is this movie number 5? This movie's number 5 because it's fun, plain and simple. It's good. It's still funny. It still works. It is still endlessly watchable, and it's enjoyable, except for one aspect. The very, very, very last scene, it's stupid. It just is. It doesn't work. It's really dumb. This isn't as good as the first one, but I enjoy better than the second one. The second one just gets way too goofy. But this third one is a solid time travel movie. Does the time travel make any sense? No. Time travel doesn't make any sense in any of these movies. But regardless, it's a classic film. It should be watched over and over again. It can be watched as a family. That's why it's number 5. Number 4 of 1990. It's a sci-fi film. It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger. We reviewed it before. It's absolutely crazy. Total Recall. Total Recall is a science fiction film that is out of its mind. It's about a man who goes to a place called Recall, which is supposed to implant memories in your head, and you're supposed to be able to go on like a vacation. He decides he wants to implant memories of being basically a person that's being attacked, that he's the secret agent, and that he gets to go to Mars. He has this desire to go to Mars. But when he goes to Recall, it goes wrong. It goes a little bit wrong. We get a lot of noises, a lot of those noises, a lot of crazy effects with Schwarzenegger's face looking like wax, a lot of crazy scenes. Absolute insanity from beginning to end. It only gets weirder as it goes, which a lot of times for me is a massive plus. It takes a lot of risks. That's why that movie is number 4. Watch that movie if you've never watched it. It's crazy.
Catch!
Get ready for a surprise!
Number 3. This is a movie, again, endlessly watchable. It's really a monster flick. It's a horror flick. It's a comedy. It has a lot. It was not a movie that was released to be anything big, yet it has caused a lot of movies afterwards to be made. Tremors. It's got Kevin Bacon. You gotta love it. It's got the graboids. Got the snakeoids. It's got a lot of different names for these sort of things. But this movie, one, it's got you cool creatures that are coming up out of the ground and be able to kill stuff. The humor is constantly good. There's a lot of quotes you can use over and over again in this film. This is another one of those films that just holds up over time, all the way from 1990. It holds up, and you can watch it. Does it have a few dumb parts? Yes. Does it have a few things that are kind of a little bit B-rated? Yeah. The budget at times shows maybe a couple of the actors and different stuff. It's got Reba in it, so yeah, you can only expect so much at that point. But it's still number 3 best movie of 1990 for how much it holds up.
Jesus Christ!
Number 2, It's a little bit different. We're starting to get into a little bit different of film here. Number 2 for me is from Martin Scorsese. It's a gangster flick. Number 2 is Goodfellas. Great family film, right? This movie, while not my favorite Scorsese film, in fact, I would say it's probably a bit overrated. It is still an amazing film. It is still a great film. Not the best movie in 1990. My best pick is going to be the one that's probably controversial for a lot of people. A lot of you are going to be angry. A lot of you are going to write me like very angry notes, mainly probably my mom. But Goodfellas is a film with Joe Pesci. It has a great story from beginning to end, true story that's told about a mafia guy, how he wanted to be in the mafia all the way till, I won't give it away. But it's just a great mafia film. Scorsese, of course, has made some amazing films, and this is just one of them. Though he has better films, so I think those ones, I don't think that's even his best mafia film. So, and my number 1 film of 1990, the one you've all been waiting for, that anybody watching this that doesn't know me will probably be a little frustrated. My number 1 is also a mafia movie, and I actually like it better than Goodfellas. That's Godfather Part 3. Godfather Part 3 is not a perfect film. Let's just be honest. It's got Sofia Coppola in it, who gives one of the worst performances in this level of film I have ever seen. She should have never been in the movie, but she is. This movie gets hated on very badly because it's compared to its predecessors. But number 1 and number 2 of Godfather are near perfect films. Perfect film doesn't exist. Let's just get that out of the way. They don't exist. You can rip into any movie. Part 3 has some major issues, but it is in its own right still an absolutely amazing mafia film. It's just not as good as its predecessors, and so it gets these problems. And then, of course, Sofia Coppola. Look, there's some weird plot lines here, some cousin stuff going on. But, not the hottest thing in the world, but the emotion is there. The plot is there that works up. The beautiful music. It's still a great film, and it's still the best movie of 1990. Go down in the comments. Please tell me if you look up 1990 and think about all the films you watched, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Leave a comment below. Remember, like, subscribe, share the video, do whatever we can so we can be able to get this out to the people. This is what the people want. They don't know they want it, though. So you've got to give them what they don't know they want. They don't know they desire. All right, we'll be back with 1991.
Monster! It's the real monster! Kill it!